Hello, 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 and welcome back to Talk Lish, your favorite podcast for learning English in a fun and easy way.
That's right, Rayan. We are so excited to have you all here with us today. I'm Sarah, and this is my fantastic co-host.
I'm Rayan, and we are ready to dive into another super useful English lesson just for you.
Before we start, a quick, friendly reminder. If you like what you hear, please hit that like button. And even better, subscribe to the Talk Lish channel. It really helps us bring you more great content.
And leave us a comment. Tell us what you want to learn next, or just say hi. We love hearing from you.
Absolutely. So, Rayan, today we have a topic that everyone can relate to, no matter where you are in the world. It's all about our daily routines.
Ah, yes, our daily routines. What we do every day from the moment we wake up until we go to sleep. It's perfect for A1 learners because we use many common verbs and simple sentences. You do these things every day, so now you can talk about them in English.
Exactly. We'll talk about our mornings, our afternoons, our evenings. We'll learn words for things you do, and we'll give you simple sentences to use. Rayan, I'm interested. What's your morning routine like? Let's start there.
My morning, it's important for me. I like a good start. First, my alarm clock rings. It rings very early, usually at 6 o'clock, 6 a.m.
6 a.m.? Wow, that's early, Rayan. My alarm rings a bit later. So what do you do after your alarm rings at 6 a.m.? Do you jump out of bed immediately?
Not immediately, Sarah. I am not a morning person, not really. I usually snooze the alarm once, just one time. So it rings at 6, then I hit snooze, and it rings again at 6:09. Then I open my eyes, I stretch a lot, I really stretch my arms and legs, then I get out of bed.
Okay, so you get out of bed. What's the very next thing you do? Do you go straight to the kitchen for coffee, or do you head to the bathroom?
Good question. I usually go to the bathroom first. I wash my face with cold water. It helps me wake up. Then I brush my teeth. I like to use an electric toothbrush. And then I take a shower, a nice warm shower. What about you, Sarah? What's your first step after getting out of bed?
Well, after I get out of bed, I also go to the bathroom. I don't usually wash my face with cold water like you, Rayan. I just brush my teeth first, then I wash my face with warm water. After that, I always take a shower. A quick one, because I don't like to be late.
Right, so we both take a shower. After the shower, what's next for you? Do you get dressed right away?
Yes, I get dressed right away. I choose my clothes for the day. Sometimes it takes a long time because I can't decide what to wear. After I get dressed, I dry my hair. I don't use a hairdryer very often, so my hair takes a bit longer to dry naturally. Then I go to the kitchen.
Ah, the kitchen. My favorite room in the morning. After my shower, I dry my hair too. I use a towel, not a hairdryer. Then I get dressed. I usually wear comfortable clothes because I work from home. After I am dressed, I go to the kitchen, and my first mission is always coffee. I make a big cup of coffee. I love the smell of fresh coffee in the morning.
Oh, I agree. The smell of coffee is wonderful. So, after you make your coffee, what do you usually have for breakfast, Rayan? Do you cook something, or is it something quick?
I like something quick. I usually have yogurt with some fruit, like a banana or some berries, and a piece of toast with jam. And of course, my big cup of coffee. Sometimes I read the news on my phone while I eat breakfast. It helps me stay informed. What about you, Sarah? What's your breakfast routine?
My breakfast is similar, but no toast for me. I usually have a bowl of cereal with milk and a cup of tea, not coffee. I love black tea with a little bit of milk. Sometimes I also have a piece of fruit, like an apple. I usually eat breakfast quickly because I need to leave home soon after.
So you eat breakfast and then what? Do you prepare for work?
Yes, after breakfast, I clean up my breakfast dishes, I wash the bowl and cup, then I pack my bag for work. I put my laptop, my notebook, my water bottle, and my keys in my bag. I check my phone for messages, and then I put on my shoes and jacket. And then I say goodbye to my cat, Lucy.
Aw, Lucy. That's a sweet start to the day. For me, after breakfast, I also clean my dishes. Then I go to my home office. I turn on my computer. I check my emails. I write my to-do list for the day. Then I start my work. So our mornings are a bit different, but they have common steps. Wake up, get ready, eat breakfast, prepare for work.
Yes, many common things. These are good words for our listeners to learn. Wake up when you open your eyes. Snooze the alarm. Press a button to sleep a little more. Stretch. Move your body after sleeping. Get out of bed. Leave your bed. Go to the bathroom. Visit the toilet. Wash face. Brush teeth. Take a shower. Dry my hair. Get dressed. Put on clothes. Go to the kitchen. Make coffee. Make tea. Eat breakfast. Clean up dishes. Pack my bag. Go to work or start work.
Great list, Sarah. Now, let's talk about the afternoon. My afternoon starts after lunch. I usually eat lunch around 1 p.m. I often make a quick sandwich or sometimes heat up leftovers from dinner the night before. I eat at my desk sometimes because my work is busy. What about you, Sarah? What's your lunchtime routine?
My lunch is usually around 12:30 p.m. I bring my lunch from home, usually a salad or a sandwich. I go to the office kitchen with my colleagues. We eat together. We talk and laugh. It's a nice break from work. I try not to eat at my desk. After lunch, I sometimes go for a short walk outside if the weather is good. It helps me feel fresh.
That's a great idea. A short walk. I should do that. After lunch, my afternoon is mostly work. I have meetings online, I write a lot, I check many things. It's usually my most productive time. My brain is working fast. What about your afternoon at work, Sarah? What do you usually do?
In the afternoon, I also have many meetings. I talk to different people about our projects. I answer emails. I write reports. My afternoon is usually very busy, just like yours. I sometimes drink another cup of tea in the afternoon to keep my energy up. Around 4 p.m., I start to feel a bit tired.
Yes, 4 p.m. is a tough time. So, you finish work around 5 p.m., right? What happens then? Do you go straight home?
Yes, I finish work around 5 p.m. I pack my bag again. I say goodbye to my colleagues. Then I go to the bus stop. I wait for the bus. My bus ride is usually about 20 minutes. Sometimes I read a book on the bus or I listen to a podcast, like Talk Lish. Wink.
Oh, I hope so. So you get home around 5:30 p.m.? What do you do when you first arrive home?
When I arrive home, the first thing I do is greet my cat, Lucy. She's always waiting at the door. I give her some food. Then I take off my shoes and jacket. I put them away. Sometimes I just sit on the sofa for a few minutes and relax. I check my phone again for messages.
That sounds nice. A little relaxation time. For me, because I work from home, when I finish work around 5:30 p.m., I turn off my computer. I close my office door. It helps me separate work from home. Then I usually go to the living room. I might do some light exercise like stretching, or I might just relax on the sofa for a bit too. What's your evening routine after that initial relaxation, Sarah?
After I relax for a bit, I usually start thinking about dinner. I cook dinner almost every evening. I like to try new recipes, so I might look at a cookbook or an online recipe. I chop vegetables, I cook meat or fish. It usually takes me about 45 minutes to an hour to cook dinner. After that, I eat dinner, usually around 7 p.m.
That's wonderful that you cook dinner every evening. I also cook dinner, but sometimes I am lazy and I order food. When I cook, it usually takes me about an hour or two. I like to make different types of food, like pasta or curry or a simple stir fry. I eat dinner around 7 p.m. as well. Do you watch TV or do something else after dinner, Sarah?
After dinner, I clean the kitchen. I wash all the pots and pans and dishes. Then I often watch TV. I like watching TV series or documentaries. Sometimes I read a book. I also call my family or friends. We talk for a while. What about you, Ryan? What do you do in the evening after dinner?
After dinner, I also clean the kitchen. I load the dishwasher. Then I usually relax. I might watch a movie or a TV show, just like you. Sometimes I play video games for an hour, or I listen to music. Before bed, I like to read a book for about 30 minutes. It helps me calm my mind.
That's a good way to wind down. So, when do you usually go to bed, Ryan?
I try to go to bed around 10:30 p.m. I like to get about 7 to 8 hours of sleep. I set my alarm for the next morning, and then I close my eyes. What about you, Sarah? What time do you usually go to sleep?
I also try to go to bed around 10:30 p.m. I read a book for a little while in bed, then I turn off the light, I close my eyes, and then I sleep. So our evenings are quite similar.
They are. So for the afternoon and evening, let's list some useful words for our listeners. Eat lunch. Go to the office kitchen. Eat with colleagues. Go for a walk. Have meetings. Answer emails. Write reports. Finish work. Pack my bag. Go to the bus stop. Wait for the bus. Arrive home. Greet my pet. Take off shoes or jacket. Relax on the sofa. Cook dinner. Order food. Eat dinner. Clean the kitchen. Watch TV, a movie, or a show. Read a book. Play video games. Listen to music. Call family or friends. Go to bed. Sleep.
Fantastic list, Ryan. Now, we've talked a lot about our weekday routines. Are your weekend routines very different, Ryan? Or do you keep a similar schedule?
Oh, my weekend routine is very different. I love my weekends. I don't set an alarm. I wake up naturally, usually around 8 or 9 a.m. I still make coffee, but I drink it slowly. I might make a big breakfast, like pancakes or eggs with bacon. I don't work, so I have more time for other things.
That sounds lovely. A leisurely breakfast. My weekend mornings are also much more relaxed. No alarm for me either. I usually wake up, have a slow breakfast, and then I often go to the farmer's market on Saturday mornings. I buy fresh vegetables and fruit. It's a nice way to start the weekend.
A farmer's market. That's a great idea. On weekends, I often meet friends for lunch, or I might go for a long walk in the park. Sometimes I visit a museum or a gallery. My evenings are also more social. I might go to a restaurant with friends, or we might have a dinner party at my place. How about your weekend afternoons and evenings, Sarah?
In the afternoons on weekends, I often do my grocery shopping. Then I might do some cleaning in the house. In the evenings, I usually meet friends for dinner or go to the cinema. Sometimes I just stay home and watch a long movie or read. It's a time for fun and relaxation.
So, Our weekend routines are much more flexible and focused on leisure. That's a good contrast for our listeners to understand.
Yes, it highlights how our schedules change. So, for our listeners, how can they practice talking about their own daily routines?
Great question. It's simple. First, make a list of everything you do from morning to night. Write down the simple words for each action. For example, wake up, eat breakfast, go to work.
Second, try to say these actions in simple sentences. Use I plus the verb. For example, I wake up at 7 a.m. I eat breakfast. I go to work by bus.
Third, practice saying your routine aloud. You can talk to yourself in the mirror. It sounds funny, but it really helps. Say it again and again.
Fourth, try to use and to connect sentences. For example, I wake up at 7 a.m. and I brush my teeth. I eat breakfast and I go to work. This makes your sentences longer and more natural.
And fifth, listen to this podcast again. Listen to how Sarah and I talk about our routines. Try to copy our sentences.
Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you speak, the better you get. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. It's part of learning.
That's so true, Sarah. We all make mistakes, even native speakers. But the most important thing is to keep trying. And talking about your daily routine is one of the best ways to start using English every day.
We hope this lesson on daily routines has been helpful and interesting for all of you. It's a great way to describe your life in English.
Yes, we hope you learned many new words and phrases. Now you can tell everyone about your own morning, afternoon, and evening.
Thank you so much for joining us on Talk Lish today. We really appreciate you listening.
Don't forget to like this episode, subscribe to our channel for more amazing English lessons, and leave us a comment below. Tell us one thing from your morning routine.
We love hearing from you. Until next time, keep practicing your English, and we'll see you soon on Talk Lish.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Goodbye.